We gotta deal with this campus area. Might as well. While we're waiting for a disaster to happen. What can we do? I guess let's start by clearing all these extraneous trees. And then we'll see where we're at. These trees back here can stay for now.
At a gazelle, lock eyes with a lemur, shake hands with a turtle. At the City Zoo, you can experience the wild.
Whenever I stream this game, my computer just like takes a shit.
She'll hook you with her smile, and hook you again.
But it'll settle down, hopefully. It usually does.
After that, take a gander at another new species. A new type of bird previously identified as a different type of bird due to a zoological error. Fun for the whole family. Book now and get a free handful of pellets to feed the fish. Limit 4 per family while supplies last. We'll look forward to seeing you where the animals live in rooms painted to look like home. The City Zoo.
Oh no, okay.
Coffee, fuel of the modern economy. The age-old Italian tradition of burning beans and drinking the bitter bean juice. At Burn Bean Coffee, our environment is perfect for all of your work needs. There's no better place to be distracted than the Burn Bean Coffee Shop and Cafe. And sugary coffee-themed drinks just as you like it, all while generally making your noise, and anyone could reasonably do it. So drink up and let them know that Stay sick, coffee fans. Burn Bean Coffee. Get it while it's
You're listening to Mars Official Radio.
I mean, the main problem with this campus is,
With the best radio voice.
when I built it, I did not respect the elevation changes that were going on. So yeah, it's all fucked up, especially over here, and like, you know, you can see this is like on a huge plateau and everything. So yeah, it just doesn't look that good. This is by far like the worst part of the city that I built. But maybe we can make it look at least a little bit better, hopefully. Okay, those are most of the trees and extra bushes and things. That already looks a lot cleaner, at least. So, what can we do to make this look not horrible? I really don't know right now. Might just come back to it. Where do you build spearmen? Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm not playing that. I never really was into Age of Empires, like, ever, or any of those other like types of games. I I guess I like Command and Conquer a little bit. But like, Rise of Nations I never got into either, which is pretty similar, if not like the same. One of the reasons why I am doing this is because there's an achievement which you have to experience 1001 like day and night cycles, and I think you have to do it like with one city. It's not like cumulative between your plays, and I think it takes like, I read that it takes like 300 in-game years to do that. Right now we're in 2112 in game. So we got 200 more years. AoE 4 hasn't convinced me that it's worth it over StarCraft, but it's new and fun. Yeah, you can do that. People have done that. Or, I think it just works on a blank map too if you just want to cheese it. Like, you can just start a new thing, unpause the game, and then not build anything, and then just like let it run. But I might as well just use this city, because one, Wes still needs to see this city. Second, I just like to watch the trains and all the people. I think a concert just ended. Should have checked on that, I guess. Okay, PC is starting to stabilize. That's good. And after we do this for a while, I'm probably gonna switch over to my Snowfall map that I'm just started yesterday. Should be fun. Which I'd never played on a snow map before. Which, that's one of the features in the game which is kind of dubious. It's like, you can only have snow and winter like setting on those particular maps. Like, I wish you could just turn that on like on a regular map. But yeah. Are we like dropping a bunch of frames here? Says I am. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, it says I am dropping like 1,000,000 frames. How do I fix this? I think this has something to do with my PC. I don't think it has anything to do with my stream settings right now. Oops. And obviously the game, when I look on OBS though, it doesn't look like it's dropping a bunch of frames. Although it's telling me that it's dropping like so many frames, like. So I don't know what the heck. Yeah, now that I'm really looking at it, it does look like that. Huh. Hold on. I mean, it's this game. It has something to do with the game too, because this game, it uses a lot of RAM, especially when it loads. Might have to. Yeah, it is kind of jumping around. Maybe I gotta... Unity games are pretty inefficient. I mean, this one in particular is like the most like... like there's even mods out there that like kind of fix it a little bit. At least the load times. Like every person that prominently plays this game definitely knows about load times and stuff like that, because it uses a lot of RAM and stuff for like no good reason. I might have to mess with this, but for right now it doesn't look horrible, so I'm gonna roll with it. Hold on, let me look at this. Yeah. Whatever. I'll just, I'll mess with it later. Because definitely part of what you're seeing is, like, just the game not running that well. But that part of that is my PC as well. But PC isn't horrible either, so it's like... This is literally the only game that I have, like, these sorts of issues with, too. So it's like, yeah. Yep. Cities problems. Meanwhile, we still have no disaster. Oh yeah, the other, like, there's other micro reason why you would want to just do this is because, just in case the rare disaster happens, it's called the Chirpnado. I've had it happen once, it's an achievement as well, but I already got the achievement obviously, but what it does is it's a tornado, but instead of destroying stuff, it levels up your buildings. So but it's like, I think it's like a 1% chance of happening or something. So I was pretty lucky when I got it. When on my previous city I built before this one, that I totally built throughout I was building it, I had disasters on, which was pretty fun to do. But yeah, speaking of disasters, in the Disasters DLC in this game, like they add like these shelters, which I've built up everywhere. And yeah, now that I've like played extensively with disasters on, a few times now, these shelters don't work. These shelters are like broken. They're like, they don't work as they're supposed to in the game. So yeah. And when I was looking online for like things on how to like remedy this like in game without mods, there wasn't a lot of discourse about it, which I think has something to do with like the fact that most people don't play with disasters on at all, so they don't care. But I mean, these things are in the game, and the Disasters DLC was like one of the first DLCs, I think, so it's like, why did they not like fix this? It's like, even though, I mean, obviously the answer is because like 99% of the players don't give a shit about it, but like, come on. Oh, another thing I was doing with this city, I was experimenting with taxes. And so it's a well-known thing in this game that if you set all the tax rates to 12%, that's like generally the highest that you can set it without your Sims getting upset. But what I did, I was messing with like policies and whatnot, is I put high density commercial to 11 and then put on oh, my policies don't work, so I'll have to reload. Cool. Wait, I have to save the game first. But then I put on the policy to raise the tax rate up by 2%, and literally all that does is it does raise the tax rate by 2%. It just does it like easily through the policies, which you can set like different districts to and stuff, which is why the policy is there, I suppose. But so I have that on, so that basically raises it above 12%, and the people don't care. So I'm not sure why that is. In my mind, I'm imagining that in this city in particular, especially, that the high density commercial is making so much money anyway off of the Sims and tourists that they don't care about the high tax rate. So yeah, I have this policy on, tax rates for high density commercial. And it does exactly what it says it does. It increases the tax rate by 2%. So their tax rate is 13%. So I'm not sure why they're not upset about it, but I'll take it. Money. For all I know, that could be like some weird glitch in this save, but I don't know. was gonna like go over here and mess with these rocks that I placed over here. Do that when it's not nighttime. Let me check. Let me check how this looks. Yeah, that's the problem. How do I fix this? Okay, I'm gonna mess with this now, because this is bothering me officially.